Hey everybody, this is Muffin with the Daily Biker Podcast. Just here to let y'all know the opinions and ideas expressed in this show are those of the hosts and their guests, not to be confused with their partners and sponsors. Now, let's get it on.
Hey guys, this is Sean from the Bikes and Beards YouTube channel, and you guys are listening to the Daily Biker Podcast. You're gonna love it.
Extraterrestrial?
That's what I was
E.T.? That's, every time I think of E.T., I'm like extraterrestrial. Terrestrial. I think of Cheech and Chong. Where he comes out and he's got like 3 U's drawn down and he's running around and it says E.T. on the shirt. He's going, E.T. The extra testicle. E.T. You ain't seen that, have you?
I have. It's been a long time since I've watched Cheech and Chong. You know, I've actually met Tommy Chong. He was in the Atlanta airport. I was flying out.
He used to work a photo booth wherever that 70s show was.
Yeah. You know, that was his actual job. His acting career didn't really do too well.
You know, they're like still best friends.
Mm-hmm.
I will never have a best friend for 50 years.
I'm not going to like you that long.
I don't already like me.
Well, I mean, 50 years means that one of us has to make it 50 years. Actually, both of us.
That's true.
And you know how unlikely that is?
In 50 years, dude, I'll be like 140.
I'll be 80.
I'll be 140.
I will be
You are
80.
not that old.
I will be 80 damn years old.
Ooh, 80.
I know.
I think we could both make it to 80.
I
I'm not sure about Lewis because he already acts like he's 80.
He is 80.
Yeah.
Well, short people die quicker.
On that note, hey everybody, welcome back to the Daily Biker Podcast. I am in the mobile studios, but I am not mobile today. I'm going to turn up the gain just a touch also. So we're going to pick that up just a little bit. So, like I said, we are in the mobile studios, but I'm actually in my living room.
For once.
For once. No. Me and Lewis did it in my living room when I broke my face.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
So, I don't remember the episode number, but it was called The Man Without a Face.
I do remember that now.
So, yes. That was a pretty good one. I wasn't even doped up then. If you hear the grunting and the whining,
Or any barking,
or
That's
any
me.
barking,
growling.
I have 2 special guests on the show today. Since we're at my house, we have my little boys. We got Toby's. Now he's looking at me like, what? And we got Mojo, who's over sitting on top of Daniel right now trying to get attention.
Yeah.
Speaking of Daniel,
he is getting attention.
I have Daniel.
Hey there.
And as majority of the time, I have the lovely Miss Muffin.
Howdy, y'all.
We are missing a couple people. Obviously, Lewis is now known as No Show Jones.
I tried to get him to come out tonight, but he had some things he had to do. I said that's why you have Megan. He said, well, I must have gotten a bad model because it doesn't work anymore.
Oh.
And, the conversation only went downhill from there.
Yeah.
So, we're also missing Stephanie. She's at home not feeling well. So,
She
Yeah.
got the Rona.
Shut the vid.
yeah. That's why we are all at my house playing with my dog.
We are escaping. That is what I've been trying to do all week. Instead of going home, I've extra work hours. I'm gonna go hide at people's houses, try to avoid typhoid Mary.
We took a little adventure this evening. Took you to
Authentic Mexican restaurant.
so to our local listeners, I took him to Mexiway. That might not sound initially like an authentic Mexican restaurant. But after we sat down and Daniel looked around and all he saw was Hispanic people, he went, this might be pretty authentic.
You just went there so you get a whole fried fish.
I did. I got mojar frita.
It.
I love mojar frita. This one was a little overcooked. It's delicious.
It's nasty.
Neither one of y'all eat fish, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it
we
looked.
don't-
Y'all have no place.
It looked disgusting.
Yeah.
What, was it because he was looking at you?
No, his eyes were fried out. He wasn't looking at crap.
Yeah.
No, just the
Meet my fish, Ray Charles. What? Too soon?
What?
Oh.
Oh,
This episode brought to you by Mexi Win 2 or 3.
Mexi Wing. Well, I don't know which one that one is.
yeah, I don't know which one
I don't
it
know.
is.
Me and Lewis, I think we've talked about this in the podcast before. We actually went riding one time, and we started out at Bud's.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and we passed that Mexi Wing, and then we went down and we took a ride on Shelford Road and passed that Mexi Wing, and we got on the interstate. We went up through Cleveland, and we passed 3 more Mexi Wings.
You know, actually, you know what?
We passed like 5 or 6 Mexi Wings.
I
in
think
one
that would
ride.
be an interesting ride. You start at one and then
And
just
then
kind of
you
like
just-
see where that path actually takes
Yeah.
you.
I'm scared.
Oh, let's figure it out. I think that'd be an interesting ride. It's
It
gonna
would
be like
be fun, actually.
be some like 70-mile ride to all the Mexi
the
Wings
Mexi
around
Wings.
us.
Just stop and get like a beer at each one.
Yeah,
What would we?
the Mexi Wings.
Good cow, Heather.
What? I can drink. I'm on the back.
Yeah, but if any of us have a beer at all 7 or 8 Mexi Wings,
You don't have
we
to
will
get
die.
You get
Yeah.
a small one. You ain't got to get the big one.
Look, have you seen how we
We
ride to
do
begin
not
with?
promote drinking and driving.
I know. I'm on the back though, so.
I do promote ratchet straps for your passengers.
Tie down straps.
Tie down
Yeah.
straps.
So,
This episode is sponsored by Harbor Freight.
what's funny about old No Show Jones not showing, I rode with him today. We literally rode motorcycles together today.
Now you guys were riding for about what 3 hours, 2.5 hours?
No, it was actually right about 2. Just about
2.
2 hours. With that counted stopping and taking a break.
Now you guys went and stopped and ate, right?
No.
Okay. So unfortunately, I had to work today. You know, someone has to pay the bills in my house, and it's definitely not Stephanie.
Yeah. Well, so we ate back at the shop. We came back to the shop to eat
Okay.
because we had chili ready for everybody when we got back to the shop.
Yeah.
So, but it was a fun time. We went 58 to 60 to 27, just back down to 153 while we got back to the shop and everything. There goes Mojo having his little fit. He doesn't want you touching him, Heather. He wants to have his little
It's a little attack.
breathing fit without you messing with him.
I don't know.
Oh goodness, Mojo.
I gave him a calming treat.
So, anyways, so today was the chili ride. We called it chili for chili, so which meant we were going to go get chili on a ride to come back to the shop and eat chili, which was confusing for the man that was cooking the chili at the dealership. He was like, "Wait, so you're going to go get chili?" I'm like, "No, we're getting chili, CHILLY, to come here and eat chili, CHILI."
And how many people total, including you and Lewis, were out there?
Choose not to talk about that.
Well, I think you do need to talk about it because I think a lot of people are afraid to ride in colder or wet weather.
There was 37 of us. No,
Okay.
that's a lot.
Those are
Okay.
just 30 of his personalities.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, that means there would have been 7, and there wasn't 7 of us.
Oh, there were 6 of you total.
No. When you heard 4, that was the total.
Oh,
That wasn't how many additional.
I.
We had 4 people on this ride.
Oh, bless.
Oh,
In
I thought that
defense,
was. I thought that was.
I will
4 plus
speak-
you two.
In defense
It
of
is Saturday.
people that didn't come to the dealership, the highest temperature that I know we hit, although the weather said we were supposed to hit like 47, 48, highest temperature I saw all day was 43, and that was on my way home from work.
Yeah.
We left at 10 o'clock this morning, and it was 39 degrees when we left the shop. It was also heavy, like, moisture in the air,
Sporadic downpours.
and it sprinkled on us on the ride, too.
Yeah.
So, but all in good spirit. Ty Cooper, Ty from Tennessee, the YouTube channel. He came on the ride today.
Cool.
And the other gentleman that came on the ride today, I believe his name is Jeff. If I'm saying that correctly, if you listen to this, I hope I have your name correctly. Really nice guy. He's just kind of starting to get into some stuff. He seemed to really enjoy the ride and everything. Of course, me and Lewis talked to him a little bit about the podcast. Ty talked to him about the YouTube channel and stuff like that. And he's interested in knowing more about the dealership and the rides and everything. And he enjoyed it. He was like, yeah, it's a small group. He said when he woke up this morning, he was going, I don't even know if they're going to do it. And then when he was finally like, you know what, I'll do it. I'll ride up there. They're probably not going to do it anyways. And when he pulled up, and I was talking to him, and he's like, y'all still doing it? I was like, are you planning on going? He's like, if you're still doing it. I was like, okay, then we're still doing it.
There you go.
Because honestly, if it had just been time, I probably would have canceled it.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, I'm going to call him Jeff. I hope that was his name. I'm pretty sure that was his name.
Lord.
It's actually Jeremy.
It's actually not even close. It's like
It's something
Paul.
way different.
So, but I get, sometimes that happens, and I gave him an experience that he's going to talk to other people about. Mm-hmm. When we first started doing these dealer rides at the shop last year, I think we had like 7 people on the first ride.
Yeah, right.
And that was me and Lewis and Heather's dad.
Yeah.
Was 3 of the 7.
Yeah.
And then we go to the Dragon and have like 38.
Yeah. Well, how many did we have that one day when we gosh, I can't remember where we went. Where the last one we went on, the big long one.
The Dragon?
No,
Skyway?
not the Dragon, the one after that.
Brushy?
No, Brushy was before.
Brushy was before
Okay.
that. Then we did the Dragon. Then we did another one. We went and ate at that restaurant in the little town, and I can't think of the name of it. Can't think of the name of the little town. That's the one, Lewis.
When we went up to McMinnville and
McMinnville.
ate at the barbecue joint.
Yes, McMinnville.
We probably had about 30.
Yeah, I was going to say. I mean, all the rides that I've been on, about 20 to 30.
It's slowly growing. I've got a couple people that try and make it to most of the rides, like Chad. With the Softail, he's been on 2 or 3 of the rides.
Yeah.
And of course, Bill tries to get out there and stuff like that. So it is a good thing. Of course, we've had other people that are regular at bike nuts and stuff like that starting to come out on the rides. But that's one of those things, and that's kind of what I want to talk about. Because I expressed this to the Hog chapter too at our dealership. I feel some of them understand what I'm saying. I don't think some of them do. But being the example, okay?
Yeah.
Ty is a regular. He does a YouTube channel. He comes to the shop. He takes our bikes and make YouTube videos. If I went, Ty, it's only me and you, I'm not going to do it. He wouldn't have been hurt.
Yeah.
He'd been like, okay, I'll figure out something. Or, hey, can we at least go, I'll grab a bike and we'll go ride around the block so I can get something from my YouTube channel? Yeah, cool, whatever. But when that other guy came, I didn't want to put him into that situation. I wanted to get him an experience. And
Well,
go,
especially,
let's do this.
Especially someone that you hasn't come out to much, doesn't really know, somebody that's new to the whole experience.
I'm just going to have to keep that together. He doesn't like the microphone.
No.
So, yeah, I mean, he got that first time experience. But, he saw that when he went, I mean, are y'all still going to do it? And I said, if you go, I'll go.
Yeah.
I'm setting that example as a person from the dealership that wants to ride. I don't care what the weather is. Let's go. Let's roll. You're going to ride. I'm going to ride. I'll do it with you. So our bikes are on the road. Let's be that example. And I'm trying to translate that to many people. You can be the example just by riding your motorcycle and people seeing that you're making the effort to be in the motorcycle community. Mm-hmm. You just got to chase him down, Heather. Because that's where he's headed to. So, Bike Nut.
Yeah.
I made a promise of Bike Nut several months ago now. I mean, like back in like July.
Yeah.
That if they ride, I'll ride. And I kept riding, and I kept riding, and I kept riding. And, you know, when we first started Bike Night, the weather was gorgeous. 15 motorcycles.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Okay. We had a couple busy nights where we hit 50, 60, almost 70 bikes one night.
Full parking lots.
And the weather started kind of downtrotting a little bit, and we were seeing 5 bikes, 6 bikes. Okay. People are starting to notice the example that I set forth, and you're assisting me with it because you're still riding. Trey's still riding. Some of those other guys are going, you know what? I'm going to listen to what he's saying, and I'm still going to ride too. And last Thursday, we had almost 20 motorcycles in the parking lot.
Yeah.
You know, it had kind of sprinkled in some spots of town on Thursday.
And it was a little cold out.
It was probably high 30s when we left Bike Night. I mean, it was chilly just sitting there outside.
Yeah.
I mean, it was...
Yeah,
the high that we saw that day was probably 50.
Yeah. It was when we were sitting outside and when we had gotten there, it was probably in the mid to low 40s, and by the time we left, we were probably looking at mid to upper 30s.
Yeah, but there was probably still between 15 and 20 motorcycles out there.
Yep.
And I was happy to see that. And I've heard people come up to me and go, "Hey, I rode tonight." And I was like, I saw your bike out there. And they're like, yeah, you said you were going to ride. So,
and I there have been a few weekends, or a few Thursdays, where there's been 3 motorcycles in the parking lot.
Mine, yours, and Steve.
Yeah. Yep, pretty much.
There was like
and
one Thursday.
There was a bunch of cars.
There was one Thursday Steve's bike wasn't there. He broke his foot. No, I'm just kidding. No Show Jones actually seems to always show up to Bike Night.
Mm-hmm.
He can't show up to do the podcast that he is a founding member of. You know, we could have an entire podcast where we talk bad about Lewis.
He'd never know.
He would never know.
Because he doesn't listen. I mean, but really, do you listen to these?
Do I listen to them? What did we do for the first 5 hours when we went to Florida? We listened to this podcast.
I mean, we listened to ourselves talk
for about 5 hours.
Which is great because we were sitting in a car listening to ourselves talk and making commentary about ourselves.
We were talking about ourselves talking.
Honestly, we could have made an entire podcast about us talking about ourselves talking. We should have done that with the GoPro.
I think the girls loved it because they were both immediately asleep.
Immediately. It's fine.
Well, you know, they were both asleep after they had those like party ball drink.
The buzz balls.
The buzz balls.
Yeah, buzz balls out of Phoenix City.
Oh God.
Like, oh God.
I have PTSD just thinking about it.
I don't know because I took a little sip of the
green one.
Was it the
Or
green
was
one?
it
There was a green apple, a milkshake, like a chocolate milkshake one.
I think I took a sip of the milkshake one because I think that's the one I said kind of tasted like Bailey's.
Yeah. That was that one, yes.
Yeah, I didn't try the green apple.
Was there a third one?
No,
it was just
the
two.
two.
Yeah.
It just seemed like there were a lot of them. They were so bad. It seemed like there was a lot.
I was trying to finish the green one, but I couldn't do it.
Yeah, the green one was bad. But, well, you know, the gas station had a sale on them. And, you know, who am I to argue with a sale?
Well.
So, but, you know, that's kind of one of the big things is getting out there and being a member and making sure that people see that not only are you a member of this community, but, you know, obviously the people that listen to this podcast, you know a lot of people that have motorcycles. You probably know a lot of people that their motorcycles, they don't ride them very much. You know, they're fair weather riders and they're doing those types of things. And I hope most of the people that listen to this are truly riders.
Yeah.
And I would imagine that most of you are.
Well, I'm also going to say there's nothing wrong with being a fair weather rider. I'm not going to disagree with it. Like, I don't always want to ride in the rain. I don't always want to ride when it's 20, 30 degrees outside.
I'm not going to knock somebody for going outside and going, I don't feel like riding my motorcycle today and getting in the car.
Well, I think
because I don't think that has to do with the weather.
No.
Because I've walked outside when it's been gorgeous and been like, on the way to work and go, I don't feel like riding today.
Yeah.
You know, usually halfway through the day or on the way home, I'm going, man, I should have rode. But either way, I'm not going to knock somebody for that, especially a lot of people have nice cars. I mean, you've got a nice Volkswagen. I mean, if you chose not to ride one day, that's fine. You have a nice Volkswagen.
And that's my thing too. Unfortunately, my work requires me to go out and I have to drive around and go out to properties, so I can't always take the motorcycle. You know, it's at some times of the year, it's not feasible for me to take the motorcycle with all the gear and things that I have to carry with me and be professional as well.
Unless it was on Pan America.
Yeah, I'd probably do that. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for them to get a blue one into the dealership so I can actually lay my eyes on it.
I told Sean that the Pan America is the first Harley to fit in at the country club.
No.
You disagree with that
I
statement?
disagree with that.
You think
Because
a CVO fits in at the country
I would
club?
say, I would say a CVO or like an Electric Glide or something like that.
You think mine would fit in at the country club?
Well, look at that animal riding that black Harley. Oh, Barbara, can you believe what he's riding?
Okay, so let's try this again. In all reality, okay, let's try that one more time. Do the couple have their conversation? Do the couple have their conversation?
Oh,
Shit.
Go ahead.
Oh, Barbara, can you...
They can't even talk. They can't even
Talk.
That's what it sounds like.
That's the idol.
Thank you, Mojo.
Mojo's the idol.
Thank you, Mojo. You gotta, like, up and down with the pitch, so you gotta, like...
Oh, he can do it. He can do it.
Or stutter in your stutter in the growl. And it goes... Almost sounds like a fucking rooster. Yeah, there you go, buddy.
There you go.
So, anyways,
but I do agree with you on that point, saying that the Pan America, and I'd even say the new Sportster as well, is something that you could potentially see in those type of atmospheres.
well, let me rephrase that. A lot of the newer Harleys, because honestly, I think even with like one of the new Heritage or even a new Softail, period.
Yeah,
You could get away with taking to the country club and those types of things. People wouldn't go, but I mean, you never know. I mean, it depends on if they want to get yawning.
Yawning.
This was Yacht Rock Radio. Hopefully they just want to tie in with us.
that would be fantastic. We get a deal with Sirius XM.
Yacht Rock Radio. Now there's a whole bunch of people out there going, what in the world is he talking about? Looking him up. They're going to have a boom. They're going to be trying to figure out where this boom came from.
Or sea shanties.
Stop talking about my playlist here. It's our podcast, Sea Shanties and Yacht Rock Radio.
One more thing.
And Mr. Creepypasta.
Mr. Creepypasta. Shout out to Mr. Creepypasta if anybody is a Creepypasta fan.
He's
or
a podcast too.
Anybody knows the Mr. Creepypasta podcast, let them know that two of the guys from the Daily Biker, I've been a fan for several years.
Hey, I actually enjoyed it, honestly.
Yeah.
Daniel is now a recent fan.
Yeah, well, I was listening to it while everybody else in the car was half asleep.
I was like,
You
oh wait, you said half asleep.
Yeah, you were
There's
still
a couple times
for a
there
little.
where I did those off.
We were talking, and then all of a sudden I hear a...
Yeah, that probably makes sense. But that was on the way back with the Tales from a Lonely Broadcaster or whatever it is. The accounts from a Lonely Broadcaster.
Yeah, we're about 2 hours in when we had gotten to Panama, so we listened to the remaining 3 coming back.
I think it was like a remaining 4.
Yeah.
So if you look at it, it's like, 5 hours, but it's actually like 5 hours and 58 minutes worth.
Yeah.
See, I liked that one with the chick.
Yeah, that one was pretty
I liked
good.
that one.
Well, she's a voice actor, but she still does some stuff with Mr. Creepypasta. She's actually done some other stuff too with Mr. Creepypasta too. So Mr. Creepypasta's the bomb. I love him. He's got a fantastic voice.
He does have a good voice.
So,
but
anywho, once again, you can set that to the people listening. Sorry, we went on a tangent. You can set the example of getting out and riding, and people will see it, and people will go, you know what, maybe I should ride. I'm not telling you have to ride all the time. But if you can ride, why not?
Yeah, I mean that's generally the mentality that I do. If I'm feeling up to it, and I know that I'm in a right set of mind, I'm absolutely going to ride. If I don't have anything, if I can. Now the problem with me is if I ride to work, I'm going to want to leave work and then continue to go ride during the day. So I'm less productive.
Well, sometimes I get the opportunity to do that when I'm at work.
See, you fortunately work in a position where you can do that. I actually have to be in my office.
I work at this crazy place called a Harley Davidson dealership.
What do they sell there?
Like, what do they sell there?
Go pads.
Is that like an adult diaper?
Yes.
Are
The
you,
Go Pad Corporation's going to hear this and they're like, an adult diaper!
what is that? I actually
A
don't-
Go Pad?
Yeah.
I'll have to show you Go Pads later.
Okay, I don't know what this is.
Yeah, I really don't
They're
know
like
what
a
that
little
is.
scooter thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
A GoPad sounds like an
GoPad.
adult diaper.
It does.
That sounds
It
like
does.
like an active wear adult diaper.
So, Daniel, I'm gonna hand off Mojo to you. If
Hand off
you'll
Mojo.
manage this guy right here.
Hey, buddy.
He has no idea what's going on. I will pick you out 3 chips.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to get to the bottom of the stack.
Get something new for once.
He's actually being
Oh, we
very
do have a
good.
potential new listener. We have a new employee at the shop that I was talking to about the podcast. Kind of explained this game to us. So, Billy, if you're listening, hello and welcome to the show. Daniel, there's your 3 chips.
Alrighty.
Mojo wants to know when you stop petting him.
Do you shoot teaser?
Heather,
Mojo thinks they're treats.
Oh God.
he does think they're treats.
Please do not eat
He
these.
does not eat these.
Oh God.
Huh.
Hey, there we go. Please be shoot.
Shoot.
All right. I got my 3. Muffin, you got your
I don't like these.
3? Too bad.
I don't like these.
Too bad.
I might have to Google one of these.
Well, you can just.
Well, you can ask us.
We'll start
I
with.
mean, that's
We'll
true.
start with you.
Yeah.
Tell us what 3 you have, and then you can make your judgment calls.
Okay, I have a VTX 1300.
You know what that is.
I know what that is. I have a BMW GS.
You know what
I
that
know
is.
what that is. And I have a GPZ 900. I don't think I know what that is.
How many times is that chip
Every,
in the butt?
it's only in there once. We've gotten it every week.
At least I don't. I might know what it is.
Tom Cruise motorcycle from Top Gun.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay, I didn't-
that's a
okay.
turbo one, but
Okay.
that's a GPZ 900.
Okay, I just didn't know.
It's
what
the
it was.
original Ninja.
Oh my goodness!
Ah.
Stop it, Mojo. You're fine. I'm still
Yes,
petting.
it's the. I mean, was it even branded a Ninja at that time? So it's the Ninja before they
Yeah.
branded it a Ninja.
Yeah.
Okay.
The GPZ was kind of like a transitional sport bike, coming from like the KZs of the past
Yeah.
to the modern Ninja.
Okay.
The GPZ 900 would be the equivalency of a katana in the 80s.
Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
So,
Except better.
I mean, that makes sense.
okay, so now that we know your 3 chips,
Yeah.
which one you customize them? Which one you gonna chop?
Probably the GPZ.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh.
I honestly don't know. I'm selling the GS. I don't want the GS.
Okay. Would you just ride the VTX or would you customize the VTX? Let's start with that.
But how the hell would I customize an VTX?
It's a cruiser.
Yeah, I mean, you can put exhaust, apes, different wheels, paint job, seat.
Anything that you'd want to do with it.
But
Kind
you
of,
could,
like anything you do with a regular
but you
Harley.
could also
Yeah, I mean,
customize
that's
the
true.
GPZ.
Except it's gonna run perfectly forever. because it's a Honda.
Except for the fact that you probably can't buy VTX parts anymore in a dealership.
That's probably. Well, if I can buy Valkyrie parts, they're gonna have VTX parts.
No, sir. It's a different world when it comes to VTX stuff.
That's a shame.
Valkyrie has a cult following.
Yes, I am
That
aware.
they do.
Kind of like the Yellow Deli.
True.
That's if you want to get on one of our other tangents, you can
Other
talk to us in
tangents.
person
Yeah.
Yes.
because we don't want them to know.
Yeah.
They're probably one of the listeners just to make sure. They
Now
have
we
to-
don't talk about it.
Yeah, everybody in Chattanooga, they have
Somebody
to listen
from the 12 tribes listens to the podcast.
just to make sure we don't talk about the 12 tribes.
It's the
Yeah.
one person in the group that's approved to use technology.
Oh Lord.
Now I feel like we're going to be the reason that, like, some Amish kid goes to Rumspringer. He's going to find out about the podcast while he's on Rumspringer and not go back to the community just because of the podcast.
So I'm going to ride motorcycles.
I'm gonna ride motorcycles, damn it.
You can ride motorcycles and be Amish.
They can.
Oh,
No, not Amish. No, there's the
Not Amish.
yeah.
there's
Sure.
the other one.
Yeah. You're thinking of Mennonite?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's Amish people with motorcycles.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
There's
But
Amish people with cars.
a horse is not a
I
car.
mean, that's true.
No, I mean, like,
Oh, well, I think there's like different sects that are allowed to have certain things.
No,
but you're
it's-
supposed. Well,
it's
I
the
mean,
purpose of why you have it.
Mm.
So, we'll get into that another time. But
he does.
I've been do what?
He does Uber.
He's over.
No, I've been around. I've been around, and literally, I mean, my aunt was from a part of Pennsylvania that the only reason there was a town there
Yeah.
was basically so the Amish people could do trading with.
Regular people.
Well, I didn't want to say that. It's a bad way to say it.
Well,
Non-Amish people.
no.
Okay, yeah.
No.
You get what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
that's the only reason there was a town there.
Oh yeah.
And we've spent some time up there, and like, you know, the ladies that in the morning when they would go to the quilt shop and stuff, which they called it the quilt shop. It was just their trading post, but there was a lot of quilts and
Mhm.
stuff like that there because that was one of the biggest things that they did that people bought from them. They'd load that stuff up in a pickup truck and drive it over there because it was easier to do that.
Which
I mean,
that makes sense.
My dad made friends with some people that actually came down here to visit. Guess how they got here?
In a vehicle or
On a-
van.
On an airplane.
Oh,
Whoa.
Yeah,
fancy.
yeah. It's
It's
not
one of those flying horses.
the portrayal of it. And don't get me wrong, there's probably some areas where they are very against electronics.
Well, I feel like at a certain point you kind of have to.
Exactly. And I think that's kind of where they've gotten to.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of things that they do that, like, because he made chairs and rockers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Dude, they still, like, made their nails. They blacksmithed all their equipment. They made their nails. They had their own, like, steam boxes that they had made to put the wood in to be able to bend the wood and stuff like that.
Yeah, because I mean, it really does make sense.
But then his wife is on the $300,000 John Deere tractor mowing down the fields.
because at a certain point,
It's
it's a good thing to have, and
well, at a certain point, you can't survive
yeah,
You
without.
can't properly
Yeah.
function without.
Correct. Like a lot of them, you know, a lot of the people that we met up there, they did have like gas generators in case something was to happen and they had to have power during the middle of the night.
yeah.
So, or at least have lights or something like that.
You just light a candle.
So,
It's just like a candle.
but technically, if you're using pneumatic tools, that's not electric. It's just controlled by an electric air compressor.
Well,
Potentially.
You know.
No, you just have 3 or 4.
Now, I was about to say, I pictured Gilligan's Island, the bicycles, to pump up the air compressor. So,
I was just thinking 2 guys on the side of a pump. like one of those old rail cars.
yes,
Yeah.
I love to find one of those rail cars.
Nice.
They I don't remember who it is. Someone's turned like those rail cars almost into like bicycles. I don't know if you've seen that.
I've seen those. That's actually what I was going to say. I've seen a few of those where people, but they make them light and small enough you can like pick them up and carry them, so you can put them on the rail line.
Yeah, but it uses that same concept. So like you move your arm up and down to control the propulsion. So, anyways, Heather, back to this. You have a VTX, a GPZ, and a GS.
Well, I told
You're selling the GS.
I'm selling the GS because I can't ride it.
Okay.
I guess
Even though it could have been a 650.
It's too
They don't
tall.
make a 650 GS. They make an 850 GS.
They're too tall.
Well, no, I think they're making like a 600 or 650 or something.
It might be a European only model then. I don't think they make it here.
Short people problems. I'm too tall. I don't want it. So I guess I'll customize the VTX
Okay.
and then just ride that damn GPZ.
Okay, that'll work. Daniel?
Latin America, China, Taiwan, and Australia. That's where they sell the 650.
Still make a 650?
So no, but not in the United States.
Well,
All right.
Latin America, like we can't drive south of here and go buy
Well,
one.
that means we'd have to import it, and that would cost too much.
They cost too much.
So I have a FJR,
Debatable.
Ducati Monster, and a Honda Silverwing.
Okay, I'm hoping I know which one you're going to sell.
I am going to sell the Silverwing.
Okay, that was a good choice.
I like the idea of the Silverwing. It's a 500cc Honda. I just doesn't do anything for me.
Are they 500 or are they bigger?
No, they're 500. Nope. Well, remember the Silverwing came out when the Goldwing was 1200 cc's. Because the Goldwing used to be a flat 4 that was a 1200 cc or an 1100 cc.
1,000 at one time.
And 1000 before that. So the 500 was they're kind of like, you want a touring motorcycle, but you don't need a Goldwing, so we're going to make you a Silverwing, and it's half the size, but it gets you everything that you need. So they're cool, just not for me.
So
I already have the hopped up Goldwing. I don't need to go to the baby Goldwing.
So now you have
The FJR
yeah.
and a Ducati Monster.
So just to clarify for some people that might be going, what is that FJR? FJR is a 1300cc Yamaha.
Sport touring is
yes.
what they generally refer to it as.
Yeah. So from the factory with color matched bags. I think the bags on the FJR are detachable though.
They are. It's kind of like a Kawasaki Concourse.
Yeah, it's got like a kind of a taller handlebar, but don't think of it like a cruiser bar. It's like Goldwings. Goldwings have like 12-inch handlebars on them.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's not like an 8 by any means.
No, it is.
It's
for all
a
intents
very
and purposes,
upright positioned sport bike that's designed for long distance.
kind of like a Ducati Multistrada, or I'm trying to think of something else that would kind of fall into that class. Actually, I would say if you put regular street tires on the
Honda ST1300.
Yes, ST1300. I was even thinking like regular street tires on a Pan America, kind of in that. The Pan America is not really a fully off-road.
I wouldn't put it in the same class at all.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, the Pan America is not really.
I would say
It's a fully fared.
Imagine a
motorcycle.
toned down version of like a Goldwing.
No,
It's the same type of rider.
probably yes, but it's also the same type of guy that buys like a ZX14 and just takes it on the interstate because they're actually good touring motorcycles.
Yes.
But neither here nor there. The
Right.
FJR,
It's neither here nor there because I can't tell you last time I've seen an FJR.
I've seen them on Facebook Marketplace. I haven't seen anybody ride one. I would just tour on it. I would do what it's supposed to do. I would take it long distances on the highway. I would just enjoy it.
And that means you're going to customize the Monster?
I am going to customize the Monster. I'm going to get my revenge on it. And I am going to do everything in my power to turn it into an off-road monster. I am going to scramble it.
That would be cool.
I'm going to put some taller suspension. If I can find some, pasta-flavored suspension, some beefy, knobby tires on it, I'm going to have some fun with it. I mean, and I would go with the 2021 1200 Monster.
That'd be pretty cool. I think if I was doing that though, I'd probably go with like a 796. Just because of weight.
True, but I get to pick, and I'm going to play with the 1200.
I don't disagree with you, which is why you can't say what I am going to do. I have a VLX. A VLX is a Honda 600 Shadow variant. It's what Megan had. Pretty decent motorcycles, hard to destroy. Heather, your boy's running away from us.
He's eating.
So I have a Honda VLX. I have a J model,
Okay.
which is early Harley V-twin. And I have a Tomahawk, which is the Dodge Viper motor power
Cycle thing. I don't know.
Yeah. cycle, although technically it has four wheels.
But they move together.
They move together, and they're each wheel, the two front wheels and the two back wheels are both right next to each other.
Yeah.
They move together, yet also move independently from each other.
The engineering feat that is the Dodge Tomahawk is...
I'm pretty sure the Dodge Tomahawk, let me rephrase that. I'm pretty sure the Tron bike is a electric version of a Tomahawk,
Yeah.
where they took off the two wheels and did it as a single wheel front and single wheel.
That sounds
rear.
about... Or it was just CGI.
Come on.
So, no, there's an actual Tron bike.
Well,
It's not CGI.
I'm thinking the new Tron bike. Because they made them slightly different for that new...
No, that's what I'm talking about. There is an actual new
Yeah.
Tron bike. You should look at the videos. There's videos of the shop that built it riding it down the road. So, I'm going to sell the Tomahawk. Tomahawk's gone.
You're going to get a pretty penny out of that thing.
My only option if I was to do anything with that, if I couldn't have sold it, was to
Take it down to the salt flats.
chop it, and that would be pull the motor out of it and stick the motor in something else. That has four
Put it in
wheels.
your truck.
In the bed.
It'd be a rear engine.
Actually, not if I put it in front of the rear axle in the bed.
Oh no, that V10's probably a little bit too long. That would take up your entire bed.
I'm going to ride the J model,
Okay.
which means I'm going to customize the VLX.
What are you going to do to the VLX?
There's a lot of bobbers that are out there on the market with the VLX. Literally just Google VLX bobber, and that's
Yeah.
what I would do to it.
Well, the Shadow has been a popular modifying motorcycle because of the low cost entry. You okay over there?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the bag. I never really inspected a Crown Royal bag before.
They sewed them quite nicely.
I've never actually owned a Crown Royal bag before.
Not a huge fan of Crown Royal.
What's funny is they do sew them nicely, but it's literally done inside out.
Yeah, it is.
In case you didn't know it. Well, like this one's not made inside out. That's how they're made. Because they're made where you can see the stitching.
Yeah.
But to get technical, if it's a piece of clothing, you'd want it like that.
You'd want it the other way around. Yeah.
And even the texture on the inside is more of an exterior clothing texture.
Well, you got to keep the... it's all about...
Keep the bottle nice.
Keep the bottle nice. It's all about appearances. Has nothing to do with the actual material.
Did we get your kit?
Yeah, I put mine in the bag.
I'm trusting you.
I'm going to take them home so I can hide them from the next one. Actually, we just need to take the GPZ 900 out of there.
I'm starting to feel like we do.
We only have it in there one time
But it's been drawn.
every week.
Getting on my nerves.
I've gotten it at least twice or three times.
I pulled it last week.
You pulled it last week. Heather pulled it this week. It's one of us has to buy a GPZ 900.
Yeah.
Mojo's getting angry about the GPZ 900.
He's like, I'm tired of it.
I'm tired
This
of
is
it.
what it sounds like when it idles.
Hey everybody, this is Sean at White Lightning Harley Davidson. I want to thank you for listening to the Daily Biker Podcast. You can reach the podcast on Facebook or Instagram at The Daily Biker, or you can email the podcast at thedailybiker@gmail.com. Be sure to keep an eye on White Lightning Harley Davidson social media pages for the most up-to-date information on all our events and where you can find the boys.